So, hey guys, sorry about that. This is What If Goku was Android Part 4. Yeah, Part 4. When we last left off, we just finished the Universe 7 vs 6 tournament to decide where Earth should go. So, Goku, we'll start this way, basically. So, in another area of the world, I'll say in the future timeline, we see a person, Trunks riding away from someone. Yes, he looks like Goku, spiky hair, and he looks like Vegeta, with spiky hair. And, yeah, he would eventually get the time machine and go back to time to get Goku and the others. And, yeah. Now, I don't know if I said this or not, but Goku has been training in, he's been exploring Otherworld, time to time. So I'll say he learned the, fusion dance, and, yeah. And, spirit control. He's taught everyone spirit control, so they're a lot stronger. I don't know if I should give it to Goku and Vegeta Black. I'll say they know spirit control, but not for spirit vision. Yeah. So, Goku and Vegeta have been training, and they just mastered, basically like the manga version, they mastered Super Saiyan Blue. Basically, they can go into blue without the aura leakage. Now, I'll say everyone got their ultimate forms too. Piccolo got his ultimate form and got God Key. Raditz and Vegeta got their Raditz and Bardock got their ultimate forms. I'll say Gine got trained a little to get God. She has like Super Saiyan 1 and Super Saiyan God. And yeah. Okay. We start the story off. Goku, Vegeta, Raditz, Bardock, and I would say, yeah, because during that time, I think Gohan had a convention or something. Yeah, work. Okay. So, Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, Raditz, Nappa. I'll say they broke. I don't think I said Nappa. So, never mind. And, because it's been a while since I uploaded this video, I'll say, just in case, during the time they have Wishback, Raditz, and Goku's family, and they had become good, because, they don't want to mess with Lord Beerus. And, I'll say, okay, this is a thing if I didn't say that. Now, Raditz, Vegeta, Raditz, Nappa, and Bardock has Super Saiyan 1, 2, God and Blue. Yeah. And, they are good, basically good, because they, Goku has wished them back, basically. Now, Raditz was mad, but he got over it. So, like I said, Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, Raditz, Nappa, and Vegeta are training at Whis' place, with Whis. During that time, excuse me, during that time, Mr. Trunks came back, and Bulma would contact Whis to, basically let them come, bring him here. So Goku, they would all, I'll say Vegeta would know instant transmission Goku. Everyone else knows spirit control, and just not instant transmission. So Goku, like I said, he has some of Cell's DNA. So I'll say he basically knows Frieza's abilities, and he has the somewhat progress, because, he can't go Golden Goku, because that's only for the Frieza race. So his powerful form right now, powerful form he can get, Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. Oh, Ultra Instinct he can't get with just... Basically, he needs to train with Whis to get that form. And, yeah. So, Goku, like I said, Goku and Vegeta, the others would grab on the Goku and Vegeta. It would instant transmission to, give me just a second, alright, sorry guys. So, Goku and Vegeta would do its transmission, the others would grab onto them, and Whis. Now, I'll say Goku and Vegeta knows the Kai as well as the Ultra instant transmission, so Goku would use the Kai. I'll say Goku knows the Kai. Goku would use the Kai because it's faster, it's instantaneous movement, so they would get there fast. They would, go check up on Trunks. Now, the others don't know who Trunks is, but Goku does. Goku and Vegeta does, in Piccolo. They would go check up on Trunks. Trunks would try to hit. He would basically see Goku and Vegeta there, and he would go to hit Goku. Basically, he always one arm to try to hit Goku, and the other to hit Vegeta. Basically, like a double fist, a double hit. They would both grab it, and Goku would say, "What's wrong, Trunks?" And Vegeta would say, "Trunks, what's wrong?" And the others would say, "Trunks? Vegeta, ain't that your kid's name?" And Goku and Vegeta would say, "We'll talk about it in a minute." Vegeta would say, "I'm sorry." Trunks would explain why he came back. There's someone that looks like Goku and Vegeta that's in the future destroying crap. And I'll say they have a little bit more, yeah. Then Vegeta would explain to them, Goku and Vegeta would explain, because I'll say Goku has some of Bulma's intelligence, and I don't quite remember if I said this or not, but I said Goku killed Cell, so he's basically Hercule, and the city that Gohan went to school is Goku City. And, yeah, Vegeta and Goku, because they both have the intelligence, smart intelligence, they would explain I'm sorry if I'm slow, I just got up, so I'm kind of, it's not my normal self. So, Vegeta would explain to, Bardock, Raditz, and Nappa about the time travel and that. Then when he got done, portal would open, and I would say that for convenience, I'll say Vegeta came. Vegeta Black came through the portal. And Goku and Vegeta's like, what? No, I'll say it's Goku. It's Goku Black, I'm sorry. Trunks doesn't know about Vegeta Black quite yet. Vegeta Black has been appearing, but, no one's seen him. He's only been destroying the cities. So, Goku's like, I got this, Vegeta. He would go up there. Now, he wouldn't use his Super Saiyan 2 state. He would just use his base form to try out basically to try it out. He would just use Super Saiyan 1, I'll say. He would fight Goku Black, and he would try to kill Goku Black. He would power up into Super Saiyan 3, and then use a double Sunday that he, Raditz taught him. He would use a double Sunday Kamehameha. A double Sunday. He would blast them, and then when he's blasting him, he would go Kaioken into Super Saiyan 3 state, just, for a couple seconds, and basically damage Black really bad. I'll say that during that time, I'll say this. Goku destroyed, basically, or disintegrated Black's, one of his arms. Not the Time Ring one, but the other one. So he's basically Gohan. He's missing an arm. Goku would revert back, and be like, that was close. Man, I think I took care of him. And Goku would go. Now, Whis and Beerus saw the Time Ring. So, I think it's Universe 10? 10, I think, because Universe 11's the Jiren, where Jiren is. Goku would go with, them, Goku would go with Whis and Beers to, Zamasu, and this time Goku would fight Zamasu in he would use his ultimate form. Oh, never mind. I'll say he would use Super Saiyan 2 like in canon. He would beat him and they would come back. And, now it's time for them to go to the future. Now, I'll say Trunks' time machine was worked on during that time, and it's bigger. So it has enough for, it's basically like, Vegeta's gravity chamber. I'll say it's like, it has more room in there, basically. So, Goku, Vegeta, Bardock, Raditz, Goku, Vegeta, Bardock, and Raditz, and Nappa went, because Piccolo's going to stay back and make sure nothing goes on with Earth. They would get, basically go, and, they would encounter Goku Black. And Goku, basically Goku would go there and be like, I'll say he would say this, just to see if it's true. Basically, like, how you say something to someone and they don't know, just to make sure, and if they lie, they lie. So he's like, hey, Zamasu. And Goku Black's like, how do you know I'm Zamasu? From right there, you just told me. Basically. He's like, I'll tell you. And Goku would go into Super Saiyan. I would say Goku would use his ultimate form to Super Saiyan 3 to try to kill him. Now, it's confirmed in some games that Gohan, in some of the movies, Gohan could go ultimate with Super Saiyan on top of it. So I'd say Goku would go into his ultimate form, basically his ultimate potential with Super Saiyan 3. Now I'll say Goku didn't master it, but he did master it because his unlimited stamina ki. So basically, Super Saiyan 3 is not a problem for him. Because the Super Saiyan 3 problem was the loss of stamina and ki. And since Goku's an android, he's basically fine with the form. He mostly wouldn't use the form time to time. He would go for his ultimate state. But he's using it. He's trying to finish this fast. I'll say he can use the normal ultimate form. You know what? I'll say this. No. And this one, he can't stack it up with his ultimate form. Now, the thing is, the problem is, I'll say ultimate, he's somewhat stronger, but he would prefer he would stack Super Saiyan 3 with I'll say he uses Super Saiyan 3. He would, I forgot to say this after, Goku trained with Trunks, Super Saiyan God, and, he was Super Saiyan 3 and then God beat him. I forgot to say that, sorry. And Vegeta would train with Trunks. Now, for plot, I'll say that Trunks was taught his ultimate form, and was taught a little bit of God. Not a whole bunch, because, they were about to train with him to teach him God Ki, but he hasn't learned God Ki yet. Goku said after this, on the way here, we will teach you how to protect your world without us. I'm going to give Trunks his God form if, things go south. Goku would use Super Saiyan 3, try to fight Black. He would be beating Black into a pulp until he's more. Until he goes Rose, he would hit Goku back. Goku would transform into Super Saiyan. Blue, the mastered version, I'll just say Super Saiyan Blue. Because basically, that's his new base form. He would fight Black. He would stack Kaioken on top. And he would fight Black. Now, Black would say that he killed Goku's family. And basically, everyone is his family. Raditz, his own mother. Goten was the last to suffer. He watched. And Goku was really angry. He went super. I'll give him this. He turned Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. And I'll say Vegeta already had it, but Vegeta had it too. No, yeah, I'll say Vegeta is close to getting it. So, Goku went Super Saiyan Blue Evolution through his anger, and Vegeta would go into Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. Goku Black would come, Vegeta Black would come and explain it to Vegeta that he also killed his family. So they both would get rage and go Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. Goku would lose Kaioken. On top of it, he would be beating Goku Black into a pulp. And, he would also be losing his ultimate state. So basically, he's buff in the form. So he's basically about to kill Goku Black when Vegeta Black would come and blast him behind him. Now, I say this Goku Black has Infinity Key and Stamina since he's half Android too. But the thing that he does not know Goku's Kaioken state. He doesn't know the techniques that Goku does. He does, however, has his ultimate form, but I'll say he doesn't know how he has his ultimate form, but he doesn't know how to use Kaioken. So Black would lose. They would go Super Saiyan Rose, and then Goku would lose Goku Black would go into his ultimate state, the Super Saiyan Rose, and the same with Vegeta Black. They would fight, and they would eventually. They decided to, because they're getting their butts kicked basically in the ditch, because Goku would basically. You know what? I'll say this. Goku would tell Vegeta that he's going to try something. Goku's gonna blow himself up. Kind of like what 17 did, but he'll live. Basically using an energy bomb. He would Kaioken times 20 and would blast it and basically try to disintegrate them. It wouldn't work, but they would be damaged. Goku would be somewhat damaged. He would be in his blue state, his blue evolution state, and then he would revert back to normal. He would be somewhat battle damaged. He would probably, I'll say he had Infinity Stamina, so he would somewhat be huffing because of losing that much ki, even though he has Infinity Stamina ki. So basically, he's fine, but the explosion damaged him. Goku would heal himself, and he would be fine. Goku Black and Vegeta Black would still be alive. They would be battle damaged, and they would use the Vegeta Black. So, Goku's like, okay, we can play this game. Yeah, we can play this game. No, we don't have the guitars, but we got this. I'll say for now, Goku would power back into Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. Kaioken, using the ultimate state. God, so basically his aura's like the blue. Basically, when he powers up, his master state's normal, but he's using the key, basically the Kaioken aura, with the ultimate white aura. They would fight Vegito, and they would go into Vegito Black, and then he would go into Rose Evolution. Yeah, I'll say they had just attained the form through defusion. Now, I'll say that they wished for the guitars to be permanent. Yeah, no, it's permanent because they're Samasu, basically. They're Kai in training. They're basically Supreme Kai, so it's permanent. Goku Vegeta would fight, Vegito Black, and they would get, because the fusion's stronger. So Goku and Vegeta, now Trunks, basically is helping too. They would get sent, basically they would have to retreat. Basically because Goku's damaged, he's going to die. They're all going to die, basically. They can't beat him. They would revert back to their base, and Goku would lose the instantaneous movement, grabbing everyone and getting them back in the Humbug Time Chamber. And they would get back in the Humbug Time Chamber and go back to the past. Goku would go with Whis and tell him that it's Samasu. Whis and Beerus, they would erase this Samasu, this timeline, because he's about to kill Gowasu. I'll say in this one, Goku killed him. Goku would appear and lose his own Kai. Because in the manga he can use it. He would power up into blue and use the Kai with his ki. He would be sorry about that. A Kai! And erase him. Sorry about that, guys. I'm pushing crap on you. Okay. They would go. Goku and Vegeta would go grab the Batara earrings. Just in case. No. Because there's two versions. Because. Oh, I'll say this. Because they got 4 Batara earrings. Because of, Kai being unfused. They would get Kibito's and Supreme Kai's Bataras. Goku and Vegeta would go with the others to shoot. They would go with them, and Goku and Vegeta would sit back and watch. Basically, they decided to let, okay. Raditz and Vegeta's gonna stay back and train with Trunks, while Goku and Vegeta goes back and finishes it. So Trunks, after this is done, Trunks will have something to protect. He would be powerful enough to protect. So he had to ask Whis if he could sit back and help train them, basically, so Trunks don't have to come back, interfere with the law. And Goku and Vegeta would go to there. They would try to fight again. Basically test their grounds. Goku would try for Spirit Vision. Now, since it's a Kai using it, it wouldn't defuse them because it's permanent. I would say that. Yeah, because basically, in the manga, the people that have used Force Spirit Vision is not a Kai. So I would say it would be permanent, so it wouldn't work. So Goku's like, man, I tried. So Goku and Vegeta would Batara earring fuse into Vegito. They would go into they would fight. Now I would say they would fight him. They wouldn't go into God off the bat. I would say they would go into Super Saiyan Vegito in his ultimate form. He would fight them. I'll say it's not close, but Vegito's getting a couple hits in, but he's not winning. He would power up into his Super Saiyan God, go back to his base, then Super Saiyan God, fight them, then when he gets, basically he's knocking them around. Now they just fused, so they just went Rose. Vegeta would go, I'll say they would just go into Rose Evolution. Basically Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, but it's for the Rose state. Goku and Vegeta would transform into Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. Yeah. I'll say that Goku and Vegeta has a wish to, because I said Goku grew his tail back. Vegeta has a wish his tail back. Try to boost his power level back up. Try to make it even. Because Vegeta, I'll say, it would be a great, boost if they could control the Great Ape state. No, they do not know Broly's a thing. Goku and Vegeta would go into Blue Vegeta would go into Blue Kaioken Evolution. Now this would basically, the time limit's really drained. Because normally he was only for a couple of minutes. Now he's wasting his power all in nothing. So basically, he's Blue Kaioken Evolution. Basically, with it, he's using I'll say with the ultimate state, he's risking everything on a single blast. He would use a final atomic a prominence Kamehameha. Yeah, prominence flash. Vegeta used in Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. Vegeta would use a prominence Kamehameha and blast him, and this would heavily damage. Now, it's not confirmed if fusion could bring it back limbs when they fuse, so I'd say that basically they both have arms when the fusion is, because basically it's one of the arms is Vegeta Black's, and basically like that. They would basically blast him, and instantly after the blast they would defuse, and Goku would, basically they would be heavily damaged. Vegeta Black would beat them to a pulp. And eventually, Goku and Vegeta, because I would say during this time, they saw the moon. And they would go into two great apes. They would start fighting each other. I would say that someone went with them. Piccolo went with them, and he saw that, so he had to go back to the past and get, reinforcements. Goku and Vegeta's fighting each other as great apes, and Vegeta Black's just laughing. He went back to his base form. He's basically like, I might as well watch these mortals fight. It'll be fun. Basically, Goku and Vegeta's fighting in Great Ape state. Now, I would say they would go into Golden Great Ape, and they would go start fighting each other. And this is pretty funny. They would fight each other in their Golden Great Ape states, and basically, Piccolo would have to go. I would say that because Trunks is busy, they're basically with Whis. Piccolo would have to go grab Goten and Trunks. Gine. If they get one of them back normal, it would be fine. Piccolo would go grab Gine and explain that your son and Vegeta, Goku, or Kakarot, and Prince Vegeta's great apes fighting each other. And she's like, oh. And, the person they're fighting is basically watching them and waiting for them to kill each other. So they would Piccolo would grab Gine and go back to the present, the future. She would go, because Piccolo would hold off Vegeta in the Great Ape state. And Gine would go and talk to Goku. Goku would grab her, about to squeeze the life out of her. Now, Vegeta Black don't care. They just, because Black's like, if they help, they'll just die. It'll be less work for me. So, she would convince Goku to calm it down. And go. Now, let's say Goku can use the Akari state normally. But I'm giving them both Super Saiyan 4. Because I love the form, and basically, it could be canon. No, the Akari state's a different thing. It's using the greater form in the normal state. But this is using the great form. It's different. So, she would convince Goku, and he would go back, he would start shrinking back into Super Saiyan 4. Yeah, and Goku would get up, and would, basically be in the Super Saiyan 4 state, just with the pants, and the normal shoes. And I'll say his jacket fell off. He would, throw off his jacket. He would call and calm down Vegeta, and Vegeta would talk in the Great Ape state, and then eventually revert back to Super Saiyan 4 as well. And they're like, let's get him, Vegeta. They would fight. They would currently want to try out the Super Saiyan 4's power. No, I know it's not it's not how you do it. But I'll say they're using basically what Goku and Vegeta, Xeno could use. They would go into the limit breaker form, because it's not confirmed if you can go into the form with God Key already, because I think it said Goku Zeno has fought Beerus and went God, but he hasn't trained with Beerus and Whis. So Goku and Vegeta would go into the limit breaker states. They would go and fight Vegeta Black, and basically Gine and Piccolo was watching in the background. They would fight them. Now, it would quite work. And Goku and Vegeta were excited to use the Super Saiyan Blue. I would say Super Saiyan Blue. Super Saiyan 4 Blue. Basically, the transformation, you would go. Basically, the fur in their hair would turn blue, and they would have the aura. They would basically be, because this is basically stacking Super Saiyan 4 on top of Blue. I would say they would use Super Saiyan Blue, yeah, and Goku would use the Kaioken with the ultimate form, where Vegeta would use the ultimate form. They would go, and basically, Goku's telling Vegeta to try to get him, because they're not immortal. Goku would tell Vegeta Piccolo and Vegeta to hold off them while he's charged. Using up, basically, it's like he's going to blow up, but he's not. He would power all his energy into one blast. and he would instantaneous move in front of Vegeta Black, and would say Hakai, and would basically erase Vegeta Black from his existence. Now this means Trunks gets to keep his future. Yeah, his future. And Goku would power back down normal. Vegeta would as well. They would go back into the past and go and tell Trunks. I'll say during the time they were going to get Trunks, they saw Mai, so they grabbed her and brought her with them. But she would say, at first she would think that, yeah, I'll say she saw the fight. Goku would explain that Trunks is training in the past. You want to come with us? She would say, sure. So they would grab, basically this is a big enough room. Gine, Piccolo would come with them as well as to get back to the past. And Mai would go too, so Vegeta and Goku they would basically go back to the past. And I'll say there in that time, Trunks has just got done. He's close to getting the glimpse of Super Saiyan Blue. But for now, he is Super Saiyan God. Now, I would say they had the past time machine. Now, since Black hasn't destroyed Trunks' time machine, there's two time machines. Now, they're hiding it. They're hiding the time machine, basically, from Whis and Beerus. Trunks would come, and he would be able to go into his God state, and Goku and Vegeta would want to spar with him. So Goku and Vegeta, I'm giving them fan service if y'all would like this, just for the fun of it. Goku and Vegeta would want to basically break Trunks' limits. Goku and Vegeta would do the fusion dance. No, I'd say the Batara. They still have the Batara earrings. They would fuse to Vegito. Now they have a tail. And Vegeta would be like, come on, Trunks. Come train with me real quick. Trunks would go into Super Saiyan God form and be like, I'm ready. Now Vegito would show Trunks the Super Saiyan Blue state. Well, basically he already has. He would go into Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. He would train. Basically it's like how he would glow and then, boop, transform to Super Saiyan 4. He would fight Trunks. Sorry about that, it was my dad. Vegito went Super Saiyan 4 and would use the Kaioken state. Basically, it's not confirmed to Super Saiyan 4's. I'll say they would use the Limit Breaker state with Super Saiyan 4, and they would fight with him, and then they would go Super Saiyan. Basically, I'll say the Limit Breaker's a part of the transformation, so they would go into Super Saiyan Blue, and they would basically beat Trunks easily. Trunks, like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, he would for a second go Super Saiyan Blue, and then back to normal base. He would be out of energy. Vegeta would, defuse. They would eventually go. Also, it's not confirmed if. I would say the time limit's a little higher. It's basically, normally if Vegeta didn't go blue evolution, he would have more time of the fusion because of Goku being android. But since they used up the blue form with the Super Saiyan 4 form, it override the fusion, the Batara, the power outage. So they would defuse, and they would, basically, I would say Goku would keep the Bataras. Yeah, keep the Bataras. They just beat Black. Yeah, Black. So Goku would go, eventually, after they're done, he would go and ask Zeno. Zeno would call for him, and he would go and ask Zeno about, I would say him and Vegeta's been training, the Super Saiyan Blue evolution state. Yeah. Okay. They would go and talk to Goku would talk to Zeno. He would ask if the tournament power is happening. And Zeno's like, oh, I forgot. Thank you, Goku. And he would tell him to go get 10 fighters, I believe, right? I'm gonna need a minute to recall, the warriors. Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Piccolo, Krillin, Tien, Master Roshi, 17, 18. Yeah, they're 10. So, in this one, I would say that Goku's warriors would be... He would go and get Goku himself, Vegeta. I would say that they train with Gohan. And Gohan has gotten some God. He has Super Saiyan God, and he's God. He really ain't training much, but he has the God form. He can go Ultimate and Super Saiyan God, basically. He is. So let's go Vegeta, Gohan. Piccolo, because Piccolo is really strong. Now, he did fuse with Kami, so Denji's on the lookout. He has Nail as well. You know, in him is basically he's stronger with the God Key. So Goku, Vegeta, Gohan. Piccolo, they would get 17 to 18, same. Bardock, Raditz. Dang it. Sorry. Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Piccolo, Raditz, Bardock. Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Piccolo, Raditz, Bardock, Nappa. Let's say Nappa. I don't know if he's starting to turn old, so I'll probably say he wouldn't come. I would say Raditz wouldn't come. Nappa, so let me change that. Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Piccolo, Raditz, Bardock, 17, 18. Master Roshi, and Krillin? Yeah, I'll say Krillin. Yeah. Basically, they don't have they don't need Frieza, and they don't need Tien. Basically, those are the only two that ain't going to be in this version. But there's going to be Bardock and Raditz. Now Nappa's he's starting to turn old. He's losing his youth. So Goku would go and get Krillin, Master Roshi, 17, 18, their ultimate forms. To try to help them. Now we're getting ready for the tournament power. And I would say that they would go and do the exhibition version, because they want to see Goku fight. Now, I believe in this one it was Goku, Gohan, and Majin Buu. There's 3 people. So I would say, I don't know if I said this or not, but I would say that currently y'all can vote. Shall Goku, I don't know if I said it or not, but I'm going to redo it. Shall Goku revive the Grand Kai, or should he stay as Buu, the skinny version? For now, I'll say, for the exhibition match, Buu or Grand Kai is not entering. Because if he's Grand Kai, he can't participate. But if he's Buu, he can be a part of the Warriors. So, Goku, Gohan, no saying that Raditz would come. Yeah. And Vegeta had Bola. And I would say for the plot of this, Goku would have, I think I said this, a 3rd child. And it would be, I'll say Kirito. Kirito? Yeah, I'll say whatever. I forgot her name. I'll just call her, Kirito. Kirito, yeah. She was born around the Buu Saga, so she's really young. She's about as old as Pan. Yeah, they're the same age. Goku first would be Raditz. Yeah. Raditz would fight the fox that can go into a giant form. Raditz would go into Super Saiyan state. I'll say he would fight into his base form. When he goes into a giant, basically, that would be easy because the giant's a big target. So Raditz would lose a... I'll say that he would lose one of Nappa's abilities. Nappa taught him. Raditz would lose a giant storm, basically. It blow him up, basically. It would be a big explosion. Raditz would go Super Saiyan and lose a double Sunday, basically knocking out the, sorry about that, knocking out the, this is going to be a big video, he would knock out the giant version, the one of the foxes that can go into a giant. I believe it's one of them that can go into a giant. The next one would be Gohan. Now, Gohan has Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 1, 2, Ultimate, and God. Gohan would get in and fight the poisonous fox. Now, everything would be the same up until he gets poisoned. Instead of him not using God Ki, he would go into his, because during this time he does have his ultimate form. So when he's in the Super Saiyan 2 state, he would go into his ultimate state. And basically, easily knock the guy out, even if when he's poisoned. He would win. Now it's the final. It's Goku versus Topo. Goku would get in and would be, I'll say he likes keeping the jacket on. Basically, it's a part of his new look of his android. So he would have his jacket on. He would take it off and keep it at the arena. He would get up and get ready to fight Topo. And he's like, "Hi, I'm Goku." And Topo's like, "Oh, I am Topo, part of the Pride Troopers." Now, I'll say that, because Goku didn't say this, Zeno did, because Zeno, basically, he doesn't have future Zeno. So basically, he would want to do the tournament power without even Goku asking him. So, Goku wouldn't be a villain, because to Topo's eyes, and canon, Goku had the tournament power starting. But no, it was Zeno. Goku would get in, and they would get ready to fight. Goku would, since he's born, he has infinite stamina, he's good. He would go into, I'll say this, just for the show, he would go into Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan 1. I'll say, yeah, because this Goku is far stronger than normal canon. So, he wouldn't really need the train to, but, normal Goku did. He would fight Topo in his Super Saiyan 3 state, yeah. Goku would go to Super Saiyan 3 state. He would fight Topo. He would use Kaioken times 5, and it would speed him, and he would basically would get up close, and since he has cells genetics, basically the computer is basically doing what it did for Cell, for Goku. So each new warrior, it's destroyed by now, but I'll say he would have everyone so far abilities, so he would lose a big bang. This is one of my buddy's attacks. This is since he couldn't come. He would lose a I was to say he would lose a final flash and would blast him out. Basically, when he's blasting, Topo would lose one of his Pride Trooper blast. It wouldn't quite work. It's basically pushing back on Goku a little. He would go Kaioken times. I'll say he can put the timer a little higher. So he would lose. He hasn't done this. He hasn't tried, but he would go Kaioken times. His max is 25 times 30, and he would, because Kaioken, it's a strain out your body because of him, but because of him being an android, he can basically go up to how much? He would go to Kaioken times 40, because he wouldn't want to kill Topo. He would heavily damage Topo and blast. He would be like somewhat on his knees. He's basically about to pass out, and Goku would just be nice. He would go back to his base state and basically pick up. Now Topo's basically, he's stunned. He can't move. Goku would basically nicely just push him out. He would, they would win, and that's the end of the exhibition match. Now they have a couple of days. Now, like I said, Goku's been training with Gohan, trying to get going to master the Super Saiyan God state, because he doesn't want to go for blue right now. He's just getting God. Like I said, they would train. Now, Nappa could train with them, because he can't participate. Krillin would be around, I would say, Super Saiyan. He would be around Super Saiyan, God, Goku, normal canon, when he fought Lord Beerus. All the Z fighters would be, the humans would be around that. 1780 would be around Super Saiyan. it showed that Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku. 17 was around Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku. I'll say around that power. And 18, I'll say she's around Super Saiyan normal blue form. Now, for part 5, I think it's part 5, we're going to do the Tournament of Power. Now, this is going to be end. During the training, they would try to push their limits. Goku would try to train and get Ultra Instinct. Yeah, he would try to get Ultra Instinct. I'll say time to time he would go Ultra Instinct for just a pure second, but then he would instantly not. He would go and try to hit Whis and would get knocked out. He would use his Super Saiyan 4 state to push in the heights. He could use the Akari state as well, but he can't, Super Saiyan 4 is a different thing from the Akari. So, part 5, I'm going to be the Tournament of Power, doing the Tournament of Power, and the Broly movie, probably the Broly movie. See you guys, leave a like and subscribe. Bye.